Rihan was the epitome of success in the modern American world, a top-tier software engineer in San Francisco, driving a Tesla, living in a high-rise condo, and spending his weekends networking with entrepreneurs or gaming with friends. He had built his life with hard work, ambition, and relentless discipline, but in doing so, he had drifted far from the quiet, unseen hands that had held him through childhood. His mother, Fatima, who still lived in a modest home back in Lahore, Pakistan. Rihan's father had abandoned them when he was just 5, and it was his mother who had taken on every job imaginable, tailoring, teaching, even cleaning homes. To ensure her son had a future she never dreamed for herself, every dollar she saved, every moment she sacrificed, was invested in Rihan's education, health, and dreams. And yet, now that he was on top of the world, those daily WhatsApp calls from her had become background noise. "I'll call later," he often thought. She'd leave short voice messages, always gentle, never demanding, "Just wanted to hear your voice. Beta, I know you're busy. Stay happy, stay safe." Sometimes she'd talk to herself in those voice notes, giggling about her day, sharing a small prayer, ending with, "I love you." Rihan heard those voices, but rarely replied. Life was too fast, too full. Deadlines, meetings, gym, social events, coding, marathons. Everything came first. One day, as he scrolled through his messages between Slack notifications and lunch orders, he noticed 3 missed calls and a long voice note from his mother. He thought, "I'll listen tonight after work," but he didn't. That night turned into the next morning. At 6:30 a.m., Rihan got a call. But not from his mother. It was his uncle, his voice shaking, telling him that his mother had passed away peacefully in her sleep. Clutching her phone to her chest, shock swallowed him whole. In a daze, he opened the last voice message she had sent, her final words, "I don't know if I'll get another chance to say this. I just want you to know that you made me proud. I love you more than anything in this world. Maybe this is my last call. Beta. Don't worry if you can't reply. I just wanted to say goodbye. And thank you for being my son." Rihan dropped his phone. The silence that followed was louder than anything he had ever heard. He flew to Pakistan, walked through the narrow lanes of his old neighborhood, into the modest house now filled with mourners, and fell to his knees beside her grave. "Ammi, I'm sorry," he whispered. "I thought I had more time. I thought you'd always be there. I was wrong." In that moment, all his titles, salaries, and awards felt meaningless. He would have traded everything for one more chance to say, "I love you" back. He realized he had spent years building a future while slowly abandoning the foundation that made that future possible. His mother didn't want gifts. She didn't need money. She only wanted his voice, his time, his love. And he gave everything, except that, from that day on, Rihan changed. He left his job for a while, started volunteering at elderly homes, talking to people who were also forgotten by the ones they raised. He started a podcast called The Last Call, where people shared final words, missed chances, and the beauty of ordinary love. Millions listened, many cried, and even more picked up their phones to call their parents. Rihan couldn't change the past, but he made sure others wouldn't repeat it. His mother's last message became his life's first true lesson. Love delayed is love denied. Time is the only currency that can't be earned again. Never ignore a mother's call, because one day, you'll call back, and there will be silence.